What's going on, Slap fans? We're back with another interview, another pro wrestler. I got it right this time. I got people off camera giving me the mean mug.
I thought it was professional, but, you know, we can abbreviate.
Pro wrestler, professional wrestler. I apologize. Stunt Marshall.
Yes, sir.
Where are you from?
Shh. Like where I live at now, or do you want my origin story?
I mean, what would you say to somebody who wants to know where you're from?
Oh, dude. I'm from the north side of Duval.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Jacksonville.
You too?
North side. Who else is from Jacksonville?
Austin Turpin. You don't know who that is.
I never met him. I know who he is.
Oh, you know who he is.
But Jacksonville's mine. It's off limits, man. You could go to St. Augustine, brother.
I think do you still live there?
Oh, no. I live in Atlanta now.
Yeah. See, he still lives there. So
he still lives there?
Yeah, he might have a problem with
I still got family there, so it doesn't matter. We run the north side. Ask them about the north side.
Can you give me your best Duval?
No, that was it. Duval. That's
go.
the new one. But I could go old school. Duval. Did you hear that vibrato? It was amazing.
Yeah, that's the one that he goes with.
Yeah.
I like it. All right, so two people from Jacksonville, Florida.
That's crazy. Hell yeah. Maybe
That's
we can slap
interesting. Are you
each
a
other.
Jaguars fan?
Oh, most definitely.
Okay, all right. That's reasonable.
that was my first professional sport game ever. I was literally 4 when they got a team, and my dad took me at 5. It was against the Panthers. That's our rival because we both came in the league at the exact same time. But Carolina sucks.
Now, you didn't take that up as a career, though.
Oh, football?
You did something much different.
No, I'm under 6 foot almost.
So that means
I'm like
can't.
6'3" right now. I'm under 6 foot.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, talk to me about Stunt Marshall.
Stunt Marshall? Okay. Well, the name is crazy. The reason I have this name is because when I was 2, I was hit by a car. Like, almost died. I died for 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Almost.
At 2 years old?
At 2 years old.
That's not funny.
2 years old. No, it was all right. I got launched down the street about 180 feet. Messed up my body pretty good. Yeah, I'm still having residuals to this day. But, you know, you got to keep moving on. You got to keep going. You know what I'm saying? And then Marshall, that part. I got that name from you ever seen that McConaughey movie, We Are Marshall?
Yeah.
That ripped a feather in me, brother.
That easy,
like,
huh?
dude, this is probably like the only movie as an adult I watched I felt like crying. I seen Titanic. I seen all the other sad movies. I watched what's that movie with I watched The Fox and the Hound as an adult. I cried more during We Are Marshall. Just saying. I'm still a man.
So that's where we got Stunt Marshall. Talk to me about your character. Is it a heel, a babyface, some combination of
I
both?
want to say 99% of the time I am a heel because I know it's hard.
Really?
It's hard to see. People are like, I think you're a babyface more. But literally my gimmick, all right, so did you watch Chappelle's Show at all?
Yeah, of course.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
29. So you know about Chappelle's Show. You remember the Play Haters?
I do.
The Play Haters ball? Like I built my whole character off of that skit without even knowing it. I was wrestling for 4 years. I started wrestling in 2011. I was trained by Marty Jannetty. So I probably got
that's a name.
I got a good year training in before he went back to jail. But we'll come back at that. I was wrestling for 4 years as a good guy or a bad guy or not knowing who the hell that was. I was like, wrestler, it's me. So I was talking to one of my friends, Marvelous Michael Stevens. He's a good brother. I was like, I don't really know what to do as a character. He was like, well, how do you feel on the inside? I was like, I feel like corporate rock with a splash of Kanye West. And at the time, Kanye West was going up to stages and interrupting people. It was like, hey, you did a good job, but guess what? This person's better.
Yeah.
And
the infamous Taylor Swift moment.
Exactly. And he was like, how's that make you feel? It makes me feel like the most hateful motherfucker on the planet. I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm sorry.
No, we're good.
The most hateful person on the planet. And so, like, I just started applying it to my day-to-day character. I started doing skits called Much Hate, and it's just me hating on something that's ridiculous, like something normal people wouldn't hate on, you know? Like, hey, man, I got a flash pass at an amusement park, and the only person that could get in front of me is a guy in a wheelchair. Why do I got to pay money? Why do I got to pay money when this guy just got hurt, you know?
Interesting.
I don't hate handicapped people just inside amusement parks. stuff like that. Just to get under people's skins, just to ruffle some feathers.
Yeah,
but
that'll
also,
do it.
But also, it's like it's 50-50 because like I look this way as well. So people are like, man, I don't care what you do, you're cool with me. It's I almost have like Eddie Guerrero syndrome. Like,
yeah, you're a nice guy.
Piece of shit though. You know what I'm saying? It's a sitcom.
You said it, not me.
No, that's what most people say though. Nice guy, but a piece of shit. Sitcom.
How long have you been pro wrestling?
Since 2011.
So that's 14 years?
14 years. And
how old are you?
I'm 34.
You don't look that old.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, 34 is not that old. You can't apply. You can't run for president.
Yeah,
So you
not
got that
yet.
going for you.
Not yet.
You're close,
I got
but
one more year, and I still won't run. Maybe walk,
Most
but I
people
will
don't
not
know
run
that.
for
Most
president.
people don't know that.
Yeah,
35.
35. Yeah,
most people
because like what 25 is House of Representatives, and then 35 is when you become a senator, and that's when you're able to become a president.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, dude.
There's no age limit though for being a president.
Oh, no age limit, but there's
It's a minimum age
there's
requirement.
a requirement age, which is crazy. Like you could be 80 and not know your left from your rights or your anything, and you could still be president.
Have you seen that before?
This last term, I wasn't around during Reagan, so I can't comment on that one, bro. I was right after. I was born when the wall collapsed. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. So, pro wrestling for 14 years.
14 years, man.
You had to have taken a crazy bump once.
Dude, so many.
What's the worst one?
Like, all right, so out of this whole time I've been pro wrestling, I only been injured severely twice and only had one concussion, which is crazy. First time I got hurt, it was training. It wasn't even wrestling. I got arm dragged, and homie was too close to the ropes, and I was green, so I didn't like, hey, I'm not taking that. Homie arm dragged me. My leg got caught in the rope, and it caused so much tension in my leg, it cracked my femur right on the ball. So they couldn't do surgery. They couldn't fix it.
Did the ropes cross?
No. Like my leg hit the rope like this.
And you fell out?
No. Like I got arm dragged. I landed, but my leg hit the rope like that, and it caused it to like crack like that.
Wow.
Right there on the ball. And I was on bed rest for 8 months. Lost about 40 pounds. And then a year later, after I get cleared and everything, it's like my 5th match back. It's this dude named Logan Creed. He's a 7-foot monster. He goes by Cruel now. It was supposed to be up and over to the apron, but this dude's 7 foot tall and he doesn't know his own strength because he's not that smart. Threw me over everything, and I was like barreling towards the ground. And I was like, this could either be my face or I could tuck. I tucked, landed on my feet, and then all you heard was cow. I cracked my fibula and a spiral fracture up. Still, and that was like 3 minutes into the match, and we wrestled for 18 minutes. Finished the whole match. I just didn't take heat.
But wrestling's fake.
It's super fake, man. If it was real, I would have been dead. You know what I'm saying? I would have been dead. And then those two were pretty good. And then the only concussion I ever had was a freak accident. We were wrestling in Alpharetta, Georgia at a Wild Wing Cafe.
Okay.
And they have like support beams every so often. And the ring was kind of like adjacent to one. So I got clothesline out the ring. And then like when I landed on the floor, it was wet because it's technically a dance floor. It was wet from all the drinks and the wrestlers before me doing stuff. So I landed, I started slipping, and the temple of my head came into direct contact with one of those support poles.
beams.
Boom.
Wow.
Didn't know I was concussed. The reason I knew I was concussed, because they're like, wrestlers, we party, we go out afterwards. I'm sitting there at the bar, I had one beer, I was like, that's funny. And I started on my second one, I was like, I can't finish my beer. And that's never happened, brother. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, something's wrong. Let me drive home. Right? So I started going home, and I probably made it 20 minutes down the road before I had to pull over. I started throwing up. I started feeling lightheaded, all this other stuff. And I was like, dang, something's wrong with me, man. I must be sick or something. And then I go back to my house, and I'm on the phone with my friend the whole time. He's like, just go to the hospital. I was like, I'm not going to the hospital, man. Nothing's wrong with me, man. I just got a little sick. And then he gets there, and he's a nurse. So, he did, the test on me. He was like, yeah, this is a severe one. It wasn't just like, hey, you bumped your head. And no, you should go to the hospital, ASAP. Still didn't go. Pro wrestler. And I didn't sleep for over, I think, 18 hours. And then I finally got to go to sleep. Best sleep of my life. I woke up and I was still wonky. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go to the hospital. Went to the hospital and he was like, I don't know how you're not dead. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, is it from the hit? And he was like, that? And then he gave me a whole other list of problems. That's why wrestlers don't go to the doctor. It's not the lack of insurance. It's like we don't want to know what else is wrong with us.
How much are you weighing these days?
I'm weighing in. I weighed in today at 192.
So where would you say is home? Like 85?
Like I'm usually in between like 195, 202, if I'm just chilling. But if I were to pick a weight class, I would probably try to go down to 170 because when I was in high school and college, I wrestled. And I used to have to cut.
You know how to cut weight.
Yeah, I used to have to cut weight all the time, man.
So it's not because you think Blackburn's the easiest chance at a title shot?
Oh, no. I think to myself, a smaller person would be easier at a title shot. You know what I'm saying? What I'm used to and what they dish out are two different things. You know what I'm saying? It's a bit of strategy, but it could be foolish in the long run. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? I might not have all my strength. I might not have all the tools I need to defeat this guy. So we'll see over time. Like, I'm shooting for 170, but middleweight will be just fine. I am not going light heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? I am not.
As long as we come to that conclusion.
Yeah, going up is not an option. I will always go down. Ask your girl. You know what I'm saying?
What makes you want to do this?
Dude. Hey man, you ever play Mario growing up?
I have.
That dude on the cloud shows up with all those coins in the bag?
Yep.
That's what got me here, brother. Sin Bodhi's that guy on the cloud with the, hey, come on, brother. Got your ass. And also, I had a hard life growing up. Like I said, when I was 2, I was hit by a car. And so I wasn't able to like give 110% in a lot of sports like football. Thank God for wrestling because it's a lot of technique. And as I learned today, this is also a lot of technique. And also, I don't have to use both sides of my body here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I may have a disadvantage being the way I am, but, like, I see it as an advantage, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I could take a really good right-hand slap. I can.
I will tell you, there's an athlete at 155. I won't say his name out of respect,
brother.
I'm sure you can find out who he is, but he does not have a pec on his on one side.
Nice. Okay.
Might be his right side.
Yeah.
And so his right arm is very small.
Yeah. Same here.
It's like real skinny.
Same here. See,
so,
he a lefty too.
He does? He slaps with his left.
Exactly.
And guess what he does with that end? He knocks people out.
Exactly. And that's what I'm looking to do. Knock people out. But also, I might get knocked out. But at least my hair looks amazing.
Yeah, so I was going to ask you, talk to me about the look.
Oh, well, I've had this flat
I won't forget it.
No, I have this flat top since 2012. I got it a year after wrestling. I had like this little maybe fro, and I was like, I got to do something with it. My barber turned into the box. I went to her. I was like, do whatever you want to me.
You went to her?
Yeah, my barber's a chick.
Okay.
Well, my old barber.
That's a good revelation.
I moved to Atlanta. But
shout out to Atlanta. There's some athletes from Atlanta too.
Yeah, straight up. She gave me the flat top, and I had the flat top for years and years and years. And then one day, it was COVID year. Me and my buddy were hanging out, and it was like we lost a bet to each other, so we both had to shave each other's beards off. He shaved mine off into a Fu Manchu, and I shaved his into a Cheech mustache. Wow. Yeah, it looked great for him. I looked terrible. So 2 weeks later, Halloween was coming up, and I was like, I think I'll dye it and go as Brotherhood, hate Hogan. You know what I'm saying? So I dyed it, went to the party. It was a hit. I woke up the next day about to cut it off. I was like, let's see where this goes. And it's been with me since 2020. But the rat tail?
Yeah, so you grew all your other facial hair back in your normal.
Oh, no. It was, I had the stubble when I first dyed it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was starting to grow back already.
Yeah, it started to grow back already. Yeah, it wasn't just a Fu Manchu. I ain't that crazy. Cause like
and then you called it a rat tail.
Oh, yeah, no.
I was going to ask you what you were
But
calling.
also, sometimes a rat catcher. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what a rat is?
I don't think so.
Okay.
In the sense that you're speaking about.
Yeah, you definitely don't. I'm pretty sure UFC has them too, and slap fighters have them. I don't know what y'all call them. But rats are like groupies.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, instead of like groupies, we have ring rats.
Yes.
Yeah, they hang up under the ring and we,
Is that real?
Yeah.
In 2025?
Yeah, all day.
I thought it was just Randy Orton.
Oh, sometimes. But he has a wife now, so he lets us get some of the rats.
No, but Randy Orton was under the ring, and he went and RKO'd John Cena.
Oh, yeah. Well,
he was the ring rat.
damn, I wouldn't call Randy Orton a ring rat.
Who was the other one that did it? Hornswoggle was big.
Hornswoggle's a big
under the
ring
ring
rat.
kind of guy,
That's
right?
the biggest ring rat I know. You know what I'm saying? How do you think he kept his job so many years? Please don't come after me, Hornswoggle. I'm sorry.
I think Randy Orton's wife was potentially a fan. I think she was.
Oh, yeah. Well, most of them are. Unless you marry a wrestler.
So what would make her not a ring rat?
Her being wiped up. That would make her not a ring
Got
rat.
it.
You know what I'm saying? And staying a wife. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, most ring rats aren't wifey material. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, she could have been a fan, but not a ring rat at the same time. You know, I was like, hey, I like wrestling, but I'm not going to do whatever you tell me to do.
Right.
Ring rat, they'll do anything. As long as you be like, oh, you're with me?
So you catch the rats with
Oh, yeah.
the luscious.
Yeah, they just latch on, and I just keep on trucking. Or hating.
How often do you have to get your hair cut to keep that?
Every 2 weeks, man. I got to dye my
that
beard
rough?
every 2 weeks. I got to do everything every 2 weeks, man. It's a little rough. Sometimes I let it go 3 weeks, and then I just put moisturizer in my hair, and then I look like AC Slater. You know what I'm saying? What's up, mama?
Also known as Mario Lopez.
Yeah.
You know he's been to Power Slap?
Yes?
He has been to Power Slap.
Has he competed yet, though?
No.
Come on.
Celebrities.
Dude,
Hayes Van Zandt's the biggest name.
have they had a celebrity power slap?
But they've said it's coming.
That would be crazy.
Not Logan Paul wants to compete against Double Take Jake, those are the lookalike, those doppelgangers of Jake Paul and Logan Paul.
Okay.
They're local to Vegas.
Okay.
And we actually did a thing with them with Double Take Jake calling out not Logan Paul because they're good friends.
Okay, good.
So
All YouTubers? They're YouTubers too?
yeah, influencers.
Okay.
Yeah,
Influence, yeah.
influencers is a big thing in this world.
Yeah, definitely.
They're at every event in droves.
That's probably like the only reason you brought us in, because like we influence a certain.
Well,
part
there's
of the
WWE
world.
superstars who come too. You know.
Oh yeah,
Braun Strowman,
Braun came through.
Omos,
Yeah. Oh, Omos.
Rey Mysterio's there. often.
Nice.
What?
Huh? Hey. Yeah. Another thing I do. Have you heard of the Savana Bananas?
I can't say I have.
What? All right. So like.
As in like Savannah, Georgia?
Yeah. Well, they're a baseball organization,
Okay.
but they do trick plays and they have skits during the games.
It's crazy. I have heard of that.
Yeah. I work for the team they go against the most, called the Party Animals, and all that. But last year, when we had our season opener in Boston, John Cena came out just to hit a game.
The John Cena.
The John Cena, bro. Took a picture. Nobody was there. I was so mad. Couldn't see him.
John Cena. John Cena's the
John
guy.
Cena. We did Clemson 2 weeks ago. 81,000 people, sold out.
Wow.
And CJ Spiller came up. There was a couple country artists, and Dabo Sweetie led the charge through down the field and touching the rock and all that. It's pretty cool. Met a lot of crazy people that way, but we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, it doesn't interfere with my power slap schedule.
Yeah, I mean, it's not an extremely busy schedule per se. It's pretty quick.
Yeah. Okay.
You go out there, you either put somebody's lights out, they put your lights out, or you guys just hit each other really, really hard.
Yeah.
And you shake hands at the end and you go home.
Damn, you got to shake hands?
There's an after party, though.
Oh, all right. Who's at the after party?
Everybody.
Okay.
What?
What? What? Give me a hell yeah.
I love it.
You didn't give me a hell yeah, though.
Hell
man.
yeah.
There you go, brother.
Why do you want to do this? Besides the personal adversity
Well, that-
and the hardship and the money. Okay, I just answered it for you.
Yeah, like you just named everything that I named earlier, but like, a new adventure, man. Like, you can't stay stagnant for too long in this life, because I don't want to be like my grandfather. I don't want to be like my father, where I worked at the same place for 20 years and I'm bitter about it, I want to live and explore life, and like, I love adrenaline. I'm an adrenaline junkie. My name is Stunt, after all. Hopefully no one stunts my head off, but I look forward to taking a slap one day.
You're taking that risk.
All day.
It's like playing Russian roulette.
Russian roulette,
With your head.
but guess what, man? I also got kicked, punched, kneed, scratched in the face for a lot less. and wasn't supposed to happen. So if I see it coming, might be better. If I don't see it coming, you know who you are. Stiffers. Hard R.
I love it. Now, if there's anybody that, for whatever reason, they live under a rock and they don't follow you on social media, where can they follow you?
Well, if you live under a rock, my first suggestion is buying a house. My second one is follow Stunt Marshall. STUNT, Marshall with 2 L's. If you don't see a golden mustache or a flat top, you're in the wrong category.
What?
Hate.
I love it. My man, Stunt Marshall, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me on, Mike.
I'm excited to
Appreciate
see
you.
What the second guy from Duval can do. Yeah, you do it, but that's better. That's better. I like that one. But I don't know that Austin Turpin is going to like this, but we'll have to let him know.
All right, let's go.
2 from Duval, so that means you guys have a better chance of getting a champion, eh?
The brawl for Duval, brother.
You heard it here first.